Oh boy. Gotta buy some stuff tomorrow. After my run. Okay. But other than that brilliant update about my life that from now on will be months away from when this comes out, we shall head into a Edisonian afterlife communicator. There's a lot of like gods and afterlife SCP happening recently. It's interesting. He looks excited. Look at him. Euclid. SCP-1576 is to be contained in a containment locker located below Area 89. No personnel are to be admitted access to this chamber. Original documentation relating to SCP-1576 is to be stored in Area 89 archives. Copy of these documents have been stored in Site 77 archives. Instances of -1 are to be held in a humanoid containment chamber with all ventilation and plumbing systems disconnected. Entryways to those chambers are to be sealed from the outside with an airlock between the entrances, and the outside instances will survive between 1 to 4 months before death. After expiration, they are to be incinerated. And we have SCP-1576 as documented in 19... Once the instance has been removed, the chamber interior is to be disinfected. When no trace of affected material remains, the chamber is to be used for containing additional instances of -1. Agents Edison, NJ, and FT Myers, FL, USA are to monitor medical reports for signs of -1 cases. In the event that an instance is okay, the cover story of CCC intervention for a new form of meningitis. Okay. Okay. Stay awake. Stay awake, Afro. Stay awake. SCP-1576 is a black wooden box with mechanical portions attached to its interior and exterior. The interior portions are composed primarily of brass gears and cylindrical glass tubes. SCP-1576 can cause subjects to hear the voices of deceased relatives or friends. Okay. Again, it seems to have like another SCP that has to do with like people that are close to you. These voices will attempt to keep the subject listening to them as long as possible. The knowledge these voices have about the subject will be based on the subject's memory. Information the subject was not aware of will not be provided, and there will be inconsistencies and contradiction in the voice's testimony. It would be very interesting if you want to ask them something about a situation that you weren't there for yourself or was never really explained, but you have your own assumptions of what it could have been, and then you ask this SCP, and then it just basically says what you assume, and you're like, oh, so it always has been like that. You know, like I can imagine that might have happened a couple of times during testing. I imagine. -1 designates human subjects with an anomalous condition caused by using SCP-1576. -1 instances will frequently sneeze and display reduced mental capacity. Sinus cavities will fill with mucus, and the instances will report several migraines. Instances of -1 will report headaches, unusual dreams, and experiencing memories of the other -1 instances. Testimony of D-1544 after becoming an instance of -1. The first thing I saw was the stars. I remembered seeing them overhead, laying on an old convertible in the field. I was a girl there, young. We were both young. He moved closer to me as the stars danced above. I didn't see anything after that. It was like people in my head were changing a projector to a new slide. There was one that looked like it was from the 40s. This time, I was a completely different guy. I was old and decrepit. I could feel his bones pulling against the muscle as he walked, holding him back. He had a hickory cane that he gripped so hard he left an imprint on his palm. There was a dinner, and and I went in it. The lady smiled at me and took me to the 2-seat booth I ate alone. Instances of -1 will experience the slow dissolution of the cranial tissue. Oh no. Dissolved cranial tissues belong to -1 will eventually settle within the nasal passages, and the expelled alongside mucus if subject inhale the particulates expelled by -1, they will become an additional instance of -1. Delicious. Delicious way to spread your effect, eh? SCP-1576 was discovered in 1940 from Menlo Park, NJ, USA. Agents had been investigating an outbreak of mental disorders in the area, which led them to discover SCP-1576 being used as a recruitment tool for the Hoboken Paranormalist Society, occultist group. Members of the group claimed that inventor Thomas Alva Edison had built SCP-1576 for them, and that was designed to allow communication with the dead. I'm pretty sure Thomas Edison would not have been able to do that, given to the technology that they had, you know, the limits that they had. Documents collected during the recovery of SCP-1576 indicate that Mr. Edison did have part in its design, and that several prominent members of the group, including Henry Ford, Henry Sinclair, data expunged. Documents recovered with SCP-1576. A theory we have is that the human brain is made of tiny people, each a little part of the consciousness. When we're healthy, they're getting along, but we get sick when they disagree. They're very tribal, fighting whenever they disagree and letting the winners call the shots. We die when they have a long fight keeping us from operating. Then they part ways and go to form some other mind. If we get the same people in the same room, we can create a dead. The cause are only a side effect. Clearance says he will be returning to work soon. We have to revive this theory. Little people don't have to be in the mind to leave, but sometimes they can go early and take things, like memories and the brain's ability to function. They stay organized and go by themselves. This is our fault. We show them what they really are. Mr. Edison appears to have associated himself with the organization for a period of only 2 months, following which he left, denying any involvement. During these 2 months period, several prototypes were created. SCP-1576 appeared to be the only one created with a functionality, though recovered evidence indicates agents for Prometheus Labs acquiring and reverse engineering non-functional prototypes to form SCP-2167 and similar anomalies. And we have Prometheus Labs. Yeah. As of the 1st 12, 1950, SCP-1576 has been contained and classified as Euclid. Addendum A, reports from F.T. Myers, FL, indicate that members of this society have existed there since 18. Agents posted in the area to monitor local medical centers for signs of -1 containment procedures have been updated. Addendum B, document recovered from the office of Dr. Musgrove, who had been the lead researcher for SCP-1576 at the time of this death. Further study into the nature of this note is ongoing. I'm really tired. Yeah, you and me together, brother. You and me together. This cold has been kicking me down. I just can't even get up anymore. I just can't even get up anymore. Can't even get up anymore. It's almost time. It's almost all. Oh my god. Read correctly. It's almost all I can take is to just sit in the office. Nothing else but to do really. The tests are going now. I don't remember why we started this, but it's going to get bigger soon. We're hoping to get greedier results. They're going on about the notes and the people. They are going to rise one day, and we cannot stop it. Ted says that research is going smoothly. We're doing great things. We know how to get out. We're doing great things. We know how to get out early now. They're going to be free soon. Get out of my head. Well, I want to get out of your head, but it's pretty nice and cozy in here, so I'm so sorry, but I'm not going anywhere.